Hey guys, it's Eggies here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Mario Gives Up. As you guys can obviously tell here, some of these levels are already completed, i.e. this one, the next one, and the one after that. Not the Switch Palace, but you know. Now, I'd like to explain very briefly why I haven't really uploaded anything the past few days. Well, 2 days ago, I was just getting started with a cold, so didn't really want to do much of that. Plus, I was doing some kind of 24-hour SMW contest thing for Super Mario World Central. There's that. Yesterday, I felt horrible and really didn't want to do much of anything that day, so, and today, well, there you go. So, I'm just gonna do this now. I'm gonna have to do them all over again, but don't worry, I'm not gonna do what I did in the past with doing it with save states. I will do it the right way this time when it comes to these, you know, these re-records and blah blah blah. But I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, I recorded the video, I edited it, I put it in its proper folder. I distinctly remember doing that, but for some unknown reason, the computer decided to just delete it on me. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but let's just go here. Walking path through the meadow. From what I recall, this isn't the most difficult level. I think I did it the first time without even dying. Hi, Mr. Goomba Man. How's it going, nobody? I haven't seen you in so long. I'm sorry if I sound kind of, you know, sick, because I'm still sick, so don't say anything. But, you know, I don't know if my commentary is going to suck because of it, but, you know, being sick is being sick either way you look at it. So, that's what happens in, you know, cold and flu season. You're going to get sick, but, I mean, I'm sure glad that I started to come down with this the day after Christmas and not the day before or on Christmas. That definitely makes me happy, but, you know, either way you look at it, it's not a fun thing. Goomba Man, I'm sorry that you are alive, but I'm gonna have to just get rid of you now, because I'm sorry you are alive. There you go. But, you know, I have really nothing to say besides the fact that, you know, I'm sick. I don't really want to talk right now, but I'm just gonna do what I gotta do here with a midway point here, because we're in a meadow. It's a nice calm meadow. I hope I don't get hay fever. I mean, this is perfect, right? I'm about to call you Demo. Why am I starting to call you Demo? I have no idea. I mean, there's so many conflicting names in my head right now. Mario, Demo, and now Boone. Know of one named Og, but I haven't done a Let's Play that hack yet, and I haven't really played it either. I've just heard it around SMW Central plenty of times. I hope I don't, for some reason, start calling you Og, because last I checked, Og is he's a sheep of some kind. Mushroom, that's not a mushroom, that's a berry. Hey, I want the cook! Oh, I couldn't jump. Oh well, I got one of the coins. For some reason, the video game is being a jerk and didn't let me jump. Mr. Mole Man, you're not a mole man. Stop being a mole man because you are no mole man. Thank you very much. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna suck at playing video games and jump in a hole. Well, I think that's actually the first time I've died in this level. Well, there you go. Things, because you don't know my family. You do not know them. You will never will know them. Thank you very much, Mr. Boom Man. You are proving my point. Thank you very much. I know I can already tell I sound terrible. Especially when I'm trying to string words together. I can tell just by listening to myself as I am talking right now. I can tell I don't sound good right now. So, if you guys don't understand some things I'm saying, I apologize. But, you know, I at least want to get some video recording and uploading back onto my schedule because I've already told myself that I want to try to limit the hiatuses as much as possible. But, of course, if I get sick, I can't really do much about that. I just end up having to push myself. So, there was a secret exit to this level, so I will just show you guys both of them because, you know, I'm nice. But I can't enter it right way, so I guess I'm gonna have to do the secret way. LR, yay. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, you guys can re-enter Switch Palaces and Castles by just hitting L and R simultaneously. But this is basically, I didn't even say the name of this castle. It's Eggies Castle, but ellipses afterward. So, there you go. This is a message box. It is a message box, no doubt about that. I can't read the text. But from what I remember, these guys, they like to kill themselves. They walked right into the lava because, you know, they're suicidal. Because that's exactly what this message box says. It says these guys are very suicidal, so if you get sad, I apologize. But, you know, and I'm not playing very good. I'm not playing very good at all. Mr. Bone Man, you're not gonna kill yourself, are you? That'd be really sad. I wouldn't want to have to witness that 2 times in a row. That'd be a really bad thing. 2 coins, making it extremely obvious there's something in here. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. It is a midway point. Yay. Midway point. Huzzah. I got a midway point. Yay, yay, yay. It's Fireball Man, Mr. Podobo, Mr. My friend, Bone Man, Mr. Doll Guy. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get hit. Well, thank you for telling me where I need to go, Mr. the Video Game, as if it wasn't obvious. Okay, I got the scroll so I can shoot fire. Hi, guy. How's it going, Mr. Happy Man? He is very happy. He is happy to be living in such a dark world, trying to crush whatever comes beneath him. I guess that makes sense, but, you know, it's not always the best way to go. Because, well, it's kind of mean if you think about it, but considering, you know, he's so happy, we don't know what might be wrong with him. He might have some kind of mental problem that we can't really pinpoint. I mean, that could make sense, but of course we don't want to question what the doctors have to say. I mean, you can question them sometimes, but, like, for example, if you think you have some horrible disease and they say, no, you're fine, they might want to question them, but of course that's my opinion. That might not be yours. You can trust all the doctors you listen to, but of course, that kind of depends on your take on things. Now, I remember when I tried to do this, I actually ended up falling into the lava because I'm stupid. Yay! But this next portion right here requires some really interesting timing, so let's time it! Okay. Whoa! No. Oh no. Iggy man! You're kind of difficult to kill, man. You're not moving. Ouch. You're not moving very much. He's a bit more difficult to kill in this game. You know, he doesn't move very far. Makes me just a little bit sad because, you know, I would think that he wanted to be in the lava, considering that's how all the Koopalings tend to be failing at their lives. They just seem to be falling in lava and getting themselves killed. And of course, it's either because of Mario or Boone. I tried to press the jump button so I could jump higher, but apparently the video game didn't want me doing such things. Seems that would just be a bad thing. God, yeah. Okay, fine. I'll accept the video game. Man, was that so hard? I mean, come on. I mean, I think I was getting a bit too, you know, cautious because I wasn't jumping on him consecutively. I was just making one jump and then flying into the air. But the thing I keep taking out of consideration is the fact that I don't need to see this again. Taking into consideration the fact that he still slips around on the block as it moves. Well, now I shall show you guys where the secret exit is, just because I'm nice. Now, the secret exit is actually very simple. Basically, you get the midway point, you come back down here, you don't continue on through the level. These guys, remember that little pipe that goes down we saw near the beginning? Well, that's basically it. You gotta get the midway point, then you can go back down that, because if you don't get the midway point and come back here, you can't actually go down that pipe. So you gotta get the midway point, come all the way back through the death and judgment that wants us totally destroyed, and manage to survive getting there, and manage surviving to get the miss of the midway point with getting just a little bit of lag. I mean, of course, that's what this game seems to be full of, and I'm not exactly positive if I need to, like, input something onto the emulator or something that will, you know, make it... See, there's the secret exit. That will reduce the lag. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, a little bit of lag builds character, but you know what I'm saying. It's kind of difficult. No, this level was never inputted with a name. So, I don't know. I mean, I think in the description I'm just going to call it, I don't know. That's probably just what I'm going to do. So, because this level, yeah, I fell for that last time I went through this too. I can't believe I fell for it again. Piranha Man, why are you coming out of that? That's not a pipe. Are you mistaken, my friend? I think you are mistaken, because that's a shell. No, that's not a pipe, that's a shell. You're not going to distract me. And same with the other guy. You are not going to distract my family, so I end up getting killed. Now, I remember there's a life here. Yay, a hidden life. That makes me happy. Now, there is a berry man down here somewhere. I didn't quite see it as I was coming over here the first time, but I just had a hunch that there'd be something here, considering, you know, there'd be something here. So you gotta sometimes be cautious, and you gotta be aware of your surroundings if you're playing video games, because you don't know what's gonna come out at you and cause problems later in the future. Like Mr. Buzzman here. I mean, he causes problems, and that's a yellow switch, so I can't get Mr. the VIP coin without causing problems. This is a pipe that leads me to a very interesting, bonus level that you're gonna have to really be careful on. I mean, I think just getting one life is easier than getting a whole... Oh, no. Than getting, I think... Oh, well, so much for that life. And I was doing so well, but I guess not. I guess not. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought I saw, as I was falling a moment ago, I thought I saw a VIP coin at the end of that. So if you wanted to get that other VIP coin, you're gonna have to beat Mr. the Bonus Puzzle. Well, not exactly. I mean, you could not worry about the lives and go just get the VIP coin. I guess that would make sense too. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know what the world's trying to tell me. It tells me many things, and I can't exactly figure out what it's trying to tell me each time, so you're just gonna have to be careful. I mean, like Mr. the Buzzman, he always wants me dead. But, again, you gotta be careful what the world's trying to tell you, because you don't know what it's trying to tell you sometimes. It could try to tell you to brush your teeth. But, other than that, it can also tell you to wash your sheets, because you haven't washed them in a few days. But, again, I think I've been through this conversation before, and I think Mario gives up. Choose your detergent right, okay? You don't want to have a wrong detergent that could cause problems with your laundry, because that would just be problematic. Those things bounce you to the side, as I just very easily demonstrated. Now, there's a thing, and there's another thing here somewhere. See, behind those brown blocks, there was originally a 3-up moon. But, you know, since I'd already gotten it, it's not going to show up again, as sad as it may be, because, you know, I know you guys would have loved to see the luxury of me getting Mr. Aww. Yeah! I want to get up there! That's because I went up here last time, and I shall not give you guys the trouble of not being able to see what I saw last time. I shall be a good person. That's a thing. That's a thing! Aw, I forgot I have to actually jump on them. Alright, fine. I have to jump on Mr. Guy to get Mr. Guy. That's a little bit saddening. Baseball man, Baseball Charlie, get out of my house. It would be very appreciated. And I'd love for you to get out of my cheese too, if you don't mind. Because, you know, that getting cheese could cause some serious problems. So, that wasn't even my plan, but okay. That's not exactly what I was going for, but I guess I won't complain. Because don't complain about the video game. I mean, especially when it gives you a luxury such as this one. Because then it could give you many cool things. And I'm just going to pretend like that guy was never there. I'm going to try to despawn him so I can get a little bit of a better jump going. Then get hit by Mr. Man there and get a life. That's always brilliant. But of course, I wanted to get the second Cape Man. So I'm going to get him back on screen. But of course, now I screwed up again, and I can't get another one because, you know, I screwed up again. But as sad as it may be, that's what the world is trying to tell us. And, you know, I mean, near the end, this level gets kind of tedious near the end, as I have just demonstrated. I mean, getting tedious can mean it's getting tedious, so you gotta be careful as to what tedious actually means. Tedious can mean only a few things, and/or only one thing. It can only mean you must be careful lest you will die. So, there you go. Now, this part of the level is kind of silly. You're gonna have to do some crazy jumping into the air type things, and I'm surprised I did that as easily as I did. So, just to prove to you guys that I actually died last time, I'm gonna jump into a bullet man. I shall now show you guys the cheap way in which I've actually, you know, played the video game. It's a little bit tougher to do, because as I died last time and when I recorded this, I tried doing this a little bit differently. Except I'm not very good at aerial maneuvers when it comes to jumping on the buzzsaw, as they're doing some crazy zigzag motion. So this isn't exactly the easiest thing. So there you go. I might end up just cutting it out, unless I do something as well as that. I mean, that could be different. Now, there's another way. The second time I ran through this, I actually completed this part of the level. Just because I'm cheap, I actually just went all the way down here. Somehow managed not to die, Mr. the Muncher Man here, and went under the things that I have no idea what to call them. They're like ninja line bastard things. I have no idea, but the simple way to do this is just go right under the level. If you gotta be really careful though, because if you had a yellow switch, you wouldn't be able to do this. But yeah, that's how I did it last time. I'm trying to recreate what I did the past few times, and I think you need the red switch to get Mr. the Switch Man there. But I don't have it yet. I'm probably going to get it far later in the future. Will you fire, please? Thank you. So I can actually continue on through the world, if you don't mind. This is going to be, I think, another fairly long video. I mean, I apologize about it being another 20 minutes. That's what I was trying to avoid. But considering these levels are kind of difficult, and I decided to record 3 levels, that this would have taken a little bit longer than I probably wanted it to. But oh well. And yep, this is where I'm going to stop. So, there you go. Those are the levels. They are 3 levels. Levels in which are levels. So next time we will go on to the Switch primer with an exclamation point in front of it. I've been Jack. Thank you guys for watching. This take 2 of a video. Next time it will be take 1. Trust me. See you guys.